Glam fam, you guys already know who it is. It's your girl Megan Drexel. I don't want to take too long on the intro because I always feel like my intros are super long. And it's getting longer now if I just keep talking. This is the look that I came up with for today's tutorial. I got a lot of fun new makeup that I just wanted to dig into and a few new techniques that I wanted to give a shot. So if you guys are interested in how I got this look, you guys know the drill. Go get something to drink, go grab a snack, and let's get to beating our faces. And I'm still trying to wake up, okay? I feel a little rough. I look a little rough. I feel a little rough. I feel how I look. And I promised myself I would stop showing you guys my chapped ass lips. I would say new year, new me, but we're in the middle of September, so new month, new me. I am in the market for a new eyeshadow primer, so I gave the Fenty Beauty, was this Pro Filter Amplifying Primer base a go, so that's what I primed my eyes with. Today I wanted to use some products that I haven't got to touch yet, and that is my Fenty Beauty Moroccan Spice Palette. Oh damn, that's fly. I will also mention that when I saw it in person, I was like, oh, that's a lot smaller than what it appears to be on the interweb. So this is what it looks like. Don't you guys just love opening a new palette? I feel like it's the equivalent to like wearing a pair of brand new underwear. There's nothing quite like it. This base is very tacky. I'm gonna go in with my MAC 224 brush, what's new, and we're gonna be using that pink shade right there. It's kind of like a salmon-y pink shade. Ooh, that is pink, child. I knew that that primer made a huge difference, but damn, I didn't know it made that much of a difference. Okay, this color, you have to blend till the wheels fall off, honey. I actually went in with my Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette, and I buffed out the edges with the color Poof. This one, I just softened the edges, and now I'm gonna go in with the other Jaclyn Hill Volt Armed and Gorgeous palette, and I'm actually gonna take this color Access, this yellow color, and I'm gonna start buffing it over the edge of that pink shade. I just want a really light wash of that yellow color. I want to start building up more of that crease color, so I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. And what brush do we want to use? I'm gonna use my tapered blending brush, the E209 from Urban Decay. I'm actually gonna mix in some of this color and this color together, and I'm gonna apply that into my crease as well, except I'm gonna keep this more concentrated and more in like a U shape. I switched over to my Morphe M507 because I actually want to build up the crease pretty intensely. Something funky has been going on with my skin, and I didn't use anything different other than that horrible Urban Decay eyeshadow primer that comes from my life every single time. So I'm using my Morphe M514, and I'm dipping into the color Smooth Criminal in the Jaclyn Hill Armed and Dangerous palette. And I just tap that color all the way through the crease. Now I'm gonna take, it's my Ray Ray number 7 brush, and I'm dipping into that color Prowl, which is the super dark earthy brown, and I'm gonna also layer this in my crease. So okay, so I'm gonna go into the blue from Stila. This is their Glitter and Glow. This is such a pretty color. It's like a mermaid's tail. That's exactly what it reminds me of, you guys. It's so beautiful. This is actually more of like a eyeshadow than it is of their glitter. While it's still wet, I actually want to pop on another Fenty beauty item. This is the Killawatt Foil in Mint, Mojito, and Sandcastle. I could not resist buying this, you guys. I don't know why, but something about this color right here, I love it and it intrigued me, so I was like, I have to have that. I'm gonna take this Morphe M170-4 brush. It's super tiny, and I'm just gonna pick up the Mint Mojito color. I'm gonna take this Urban Decay flat eyeshadow brush, the E206 brush, and I'm gonna take that purpley color from the Moroccan Spice palette, and we're gonna create a halo eye. Okay, so I went ahead and I finished my other eye as well as did my under eyes and my eyeliner, and everything that I put on my lower lash line was just what I put in the crease minus the last really dark color. So I put everything except for this color. I have to say I'm pretty freaking pleased with it. And then for eyeliner, I just used my Urban Decay, was this Vacancy eyeliner, and then I set inside the waterline with the Mint Mojito color that I put in the center of my eye. I just set it so it gave it that frosty pop. I haven't put on my lashes yet because I'm a klutz and I will get foundation and concealer all on my lashes, and it drives me nuts when I have like that grayish hue in my lashes. So that's that. We'll put my lashes on later. But moving on, I just wanted to go ahead and I want to do my foundation. Today's foundation of choice is going to be the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin 24-Hour Foundation. Everybody's been raving about this, and I am a foundation junkie, so that's why I decided to go with that. I used my trusty No Pore Blem primer as well as my under eye primer from Makeup Pro Revolution. And then we're gonna give this guy a go. I'm not gonna be using a sponge for foundation today. I actually just watched a Wayne Goss tutorial recently where he was talking about using less foundation with the brush to get more of like a realistic skin finish, but we will see, because you guys know I love cakes, so let's just go ahead and give that a try. And I am using the shade Y375. And this is a Real Techniques buffing brush. I love this foundation brush. If there's any foundation brush that I can see myself going back to over and over and over again, is definitely the Real Techniques buffing brush. And like Wayne Goss did point out, you do end up using a lot less product with it. And I use my Pro Revolution Full Coverage Camouflage Concealer in C7. This just has more of that pinkier undertone that I need to correct the crazy purples and blues that are naturally in my skin. And then I'm gonna start sculpting out around my drop shadow. You know what concealer I haven't used in a really long time is Tarte Shape Tapes. Tarte Shape Tape Retrieve. I'm gonna use just my Morphe sponge. Lately I've been feeling like my Morphe sponge has been doing me super dirty, like it's not blending the same way that it used to, and I don't understand why, so I thought today would be a good day to give it a try again. If not, she may have to just go in the garbage. Do you guys watch Queen of the South? Because if you do, I need you guys to drop a comment and tell me who your favorite character is. And if you guys haven't watched it, you guys need to watch it. Okay, let's take a clean brush. We're gonna take a Kylie Jenner blending brush, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buff out the edges of the concealer up against the drop shadow. And I'm just touching it very, very lightly. What I also like about this technique too is that it also prevents you from putting on so much powder underneath your eye because you already have the shadow there. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Chestnut to contour my face. I'm going to take my foundation brush and I'm just going to stipple it over the contour. And I'm not picking up any more foundation, I'm just using what was on there. You guys see that? See how much more diffused it got? I really, really, really enjoy that tip. Thank you, Wayne Goss, for that. For the under eyes, I'm gonna be using a Studio Fix powder. Yes, I said Studio Fix powder in the shade NC20. I'm using this Morphe M554 brush. All my favorites are making a comeback in this video, so I absolutely love this brush. This is one of my ride or dies, and I've actually, every time I go into Morphe, I forget to pick another one up because this is just everything. Do you guys see how that Studio Fix powder just blurred out under my eyes? Isn't that phenomenal? You know, speaking of Riri's makeup line, when's she gonna drop some hot fire music again? I need some Rihanna music in my life. Ooh, nose on fleek. I'm gonna take my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the number 20. This is light medium. And I'm gonna use the Sonia Kashuk sponge to just set it because I like the way that setting powders all over my face look with a sponge, and it's just damp. It's nothing super crazy. And then we're gonna set over the contour. Make sure she's locked down. I'm gonna take another Studio Fix powder in NW45, and I'm gonna use this Eco Tools Define brush. Okay, so I'm trying this new blush technique and I don't really know how I feel about it, but we're gonna do it today. Using Morphe's M523 brush and Morphe's Blush Trio in Pop-Up Blush. I just kind of do that and hope for the best. And I'm gonna start further back in my contour and bring it forward. Yeah. Now typically I would use a different highlighter. Ooh, actually, hold please. I got these really cool MAC Hyper Real foundations, and this one is in Gold Fix. Now I know it looks white in the bottle, but it actually is super beautiful because it has this stunning gold color shift to it. I'm gonna rub some into my hand, see if maybe you guys can see that. Do you guys see that gold shift on my hand right in this area? I've really been loving putting these underneath my highlighters lately because they've been taking my highlighter game to a whole nother level. I'm gonna take the Sonia Kashuk sponge. We'll take the pointier side and I'm gonna just pick some up on my sponge. I like to tap it out on my hand because I don't want it to be way too much. I just want it to be a light wash. And then you can take this end and kind of work it in. To just keep with the Fenty, I'm gonna use this highlighter. This is Sandcastle. We're gonna take it there today. Now, last but not least, I gotta do these brows, and you guys know how much I hate doing my eyebrows, so I'm gonna jump off camera. I'm gonna throw on my eyebrows, throw on some lashes, and then I'll be back for the lip. Okay, so I went ahead and I put on my lashes and my eyebrows. My brows is the Kat Von D brow pomade in medium brown, and then I'm just wearing Mykonos Lilly lashes. For my lip liner, I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Forever Artist color pencil in Totally Taupe. And now I'm going in with Anatasia's Nude Matte Lipstick. Wow, dude, that's a good nude. Okay guys, so that is it for today's tutorial. I know my hair's not done, and that's actually what I'm gonna go do after this, after I'm done filming. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. If you guys are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification. I'm always signing that DM at least once a week with some hot new shit. So I will see you guys, as always, Glam Fam, in my next tutorial. Bye guys.